The first pace flowed from the pen of Dr. Donald Howard before the starting of a school in 1970. Ever since then, it has continued to develop not only into the educational materials we see today, but a life-changing tool that transforms lives across the globe for eternity. Please join us for a brief moment as we walk through the interesting journey of a pace. After months of developing and proofreading, a pace is finally at the printing press. The ACE warehouse in Louisville, Texas, USA is the first home for every USA printed pace. Some of our South African paces are locally developed in order to comply with the National Curriculum Statement. All paces arrive boxed in quantities of 120 and 210 paces per box. They are palletized and ready to be placed in the bulk store or directly onto the picking line, ready to be picked and distributed to a global warehouse or school. In South Africa, our computerized stock control package is closely monitored and notifies us when stock needs to be ordered. It takes 12 weeks before our USA placed order arrives in our warehouse. In the United States, our order follows their picking, packing, and quality control process before it is loaded into a container destined for South Africa. Every 20-foot container weighs 35 tons and carries up to 1,000 boxes. This is on average 180,000 paces per container shipment. After the container is loaded in the port of Houston, Texas, the 8-week sea journey to South Africa begins. Our container arrives at the Durban port in South Africa, and after customs clearing, it is transported to our warehouse in Glenanel, Durban, KwaZulu-Natal. Container offloading is a great team-building event, and we still favor carefully offloading every box by hand and gravity rollers, continually chasing our record for offloading 1,000 boxes with an average weight of 25 kgs each in just over 37 minutes. Boxes are palletized, checked, and computer captured before they are loaded onto our shelves. We input stock at the back of the shelf, and it is picked from the front. This process is referred to as the first in, first out stock process. When a school places an online order, the order is sent directly to our offices. It is important, however, to confirm the receipt of your order. On receipt of your order, we follow a semi-automated computer process, and what we call a picking slip is printed. This process takes longer when we have to input the order by hand on receipt of faxed orders. A picking slip is the document used to pick an order. Our staff can easily walk 4 to 5 kilometers during this picking process every day. The completed order is placed on semi-automated rollers and continues through the quality control, strapping, and weighing process before the invoicing stage ensures that each stock item is deducted from the stock holding computer quantity. A hard copy of the invoice is printed and a payment due notification is emailed or faxed to a school. Once an order is paid and we receive an email or faxed copy of the payment confirmation, the order is released and the shipping process can begin. Schools can now collect orders from our school's collection area, or alternatively, every order is recorded on the computerized courier system, labeled, and ready for dispatch via the courier of your choice. When the order is received at the school, it is checked against the invoice and every item is noted on the supervisor's progress chart. Any discrepancies must be communicated to the orders department within 30 days from the date of invoice. Items are placed in the holding cupboard before handing the pace to the student when goals have been met and it's time for a new pace. In accordance with the manual, it is important to have at least 3 paces available for every student. When the student completes the pace and the goals have been met, the pace is collected and placed in the filing tray. A pace may not be able to speak, but its message is loud and clear. When you read me, you will learn concepts that will educate your mind and refresh your soul with every scripture learned. Adding and subtracting are part of my pages. Hidden in the lines, all the days of your life are numbered. And knowledge is gained with the understanding life is full of heavenly rewards. Thank you for choosing me. With love, your Pace.